Well, good morning. We're here at Six Flags St. Louis on day 2. The park just opened 2 minutes ago, and there's a few rides we haven't ridden yet. So we're gonna go and do, I think, the Boss. I think that's what it's called, right?
That's one of them. The Boss, Pandemonium is on our list. What else?
There's a boomerang coaster that I'm looking forward to too. Seems like a lot of parks have them, and Six Flags St. Louis has one as well.
And last night we saw them filling up the log flume, so we're hoping that that is a nice little Easter gift for us today.
Yeah. Hoping to do the log flume. I have my fingers crossed for that one. But yeah, let's go check out the park. So as you walk in the park, if you're a member of Six Flags, you go to the right-hand side, and there's actually a member's entrance. And it's a little bit faster than the other entrances sometimes. So we're passing underneath the Six Flags Railroad Tunnel, and we're headed to American Thunder. There's a coaster yesterday that we needed a locker for, but we decided to skip it. We're starting it off with it first. And right next to it, you have the Moon Antique Cars, which is a terrible ride. I'm surprised there's that long of a line for it. It's just so small. Never again. American Thunder, our first coaster of the day. Should be fun. There's so much wood. Oh, here it comes.
To your right down there.
Okay, so American Thunder, an amazing coaster. I loved it. What did you think of it?
I liked it. It wasn't my favorite. I didn't dislike it. To me, it seemed quite similar to like the Big Dipper at Santa Cruz Boardwalk. All right, let's go. So it's a good wooden coaster for sure. It doesn't kill your back or anything, which is great, especially for these older wooden coasters. I'm shocked that this was definitely one of your favorites.
Yeah, I loved it. It was so smooth. It didn't hurt my back. I was worried about that, but yeah, it was a great wooden coaster. I want to ride it again today.
You already was like, can we go on it again right now? Can we go on it again right now? I'm like, no, let's focus on some new stuff first, then we can come back.
True. Now let's go do one of those new coasters. Yeah. So there's a sign next to the log flume. Log flume opens for the season mid-April. It is definitely mid-April. It's 4/21. We saw it running yesterday. It's not running now, but there is a little person up there. Well, not little, but from here he's little. There is a person up there. So yeah, we have high hopes it's going to open today. Looking forward to that. Now let's go check out a coaster. So up next is Mr. Freeze's Reverse Blast. It's this giant blue one over here. Let's go check it out. So for this coaster, it looks like it launches you up. You do a loop, you do this turn, you go up, and then you do the whole thing backwards. And there's the River Rapids ride that probably isn't going to open today. It is completely dry. There is a very long line to actually get on this coaster. It's crazy long. Here we go. So we just did Mr. Freeze's coaster, and it was good. Yeah, I am so glad that they sent you first through it backwards, because I could not do the other way forwards. It was just too crazy.
Yeah, I definitely preferred the backwards form to the forward. I felt like the forward was actually rockier. Going backwards was smoother. So I'm guessing maybe they designed it primarily with the backwards aspect in mind or something. I don't know. All I know is backwards to me at least was smoother.
Yeah, great coaster though. So yeah, we're off to go do Big Boss, I think, or the Boss, not Big Boss, the Boss. We're off to go do the Boss.
So one more thing about the Mr. Freeze coaster is that unlike any of the other coasters that we've seen so far here at Six Flags St. Louis, this coaster actually has a designated basket for your row. So you can take, your bags on, your phone, whatever, and just put them to the side. And it's only your train has access to it, so you don't have to worry about it. Like, so that makes it even nicer. I wish more rides would do this, or at least the big bin style where it's like one big bin per coaster. But at least on this one, you don't have to worry. Don't worry about getting a locker for Mr. Freeze.
We walked back to our locker after Mr. Freeze, and we're seeing that the log flume is running water. So it is looking good that it's going to be open, hopefully in an hour or two for us to ride. But yeah. Just look at this, it's open. It's gonna be open. So we're in line now for Pandemonium. And it's a spinning coaster. But no carts are running right now when I'm filming, so can't show it to you. But I'll splice in some footage. But yeah, we're in line. It's gonna be fun. Let's check it out. Pandemonium is a fun ride.
Yeah, I love it. It's very gentle. You're spinning around a lot though, so keep that in mind if you really don't like spinning things at all. But I like it a lot.
It's a fun mini coaster, and yeah, I mean, definitely do it if you're here. It's worth it every second.
Yeah, I would say maybe don't wait longer than like 30, 35 is what my personal max would be. What would you think on that?
I'd say the same thing, yeah, 30, 35, that's the max usual weight, but yeah, fun coaster, definitely do it. And we're off again. So right next to Pandemonium, you have this huge carousel, and actually they have a huge like chariot right here. Do you see it? It is absolutely huge. I don't think I've seen like a chariot feature of a carousel before, but yeah, this one makes it seem very cool. And here we are at the boss. Look at that menacing drawbridge. Time to check it out. So for the boss, you have a train that passes underneath us. And here's the bridge that passes underneath. So we just did the boss, and it was a very hard coaster.
Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. Very rickety. Gorgeous views of the park though.
Yeah,
like,
very good views.
Definitely worth it to do it once for the views. That part is amazing. But
if you have back conditions, don't do this ride. It is hard. It is like the Beast at Kings Island. It is a very good coaster, fast, great views, but it's hard on your back.
Yeah. Except for, unlike the Beast, this one isn't like 3 or 5 minutes long or however incredibly long the Beast is. That one, it's rough and it's never ending. You're like, when is this over? At least this one, it doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel too long, so you just got to get through it. We had one point at the top where it just fully stopped. I don't know, because this is our only time doing it, if that's standard or not, but that was kind of cool. You usually sometimes have it where it'll slow down, but never like a full stop up at the top. It's like, oh, okay. Like the only other one that I know that does something sort of similar to that is hang time at Knott's Berry Farm. But you're like, that's very purposeful. You're supposed to like kind of lean over and just hang. That's part of the name. Anything else, it's, I don't know, kind of cool. We'll have to ask some locals, or maybe you guys can tell us if that's standard or not.
But yeah, great ride. Do it at least once. We're off to
enjoy the views.
Enjoy the views, yeah. We're gonna go do a Screaming Eagle now. It's another wooden one back here, but yeah, should be fun. Let's check it out. The queue of the boss is actually a go-kart track. I'm not sure if you have to pay to go on this.
You do. It's sadly an paid attraction. Here at St. Lucie, I believe you can get a season pass deal added so that you can do it 2 times per visit for $30.
That's a pretty good deal, but yeah, kind of cool. It goes all underneath the queue area here. You can see more of it over there.
At least it goes longer than the antique cars.
Yes, it does go longer than the antique cars. Going over the railroad tracks again, but this time we're not on the bridge. We're on foot as we leave the boss. Screaming Eagle. Here we go. They have a large queue area here. I guess the line can get long some days. from the queue, you get a sort of top view of a lot of buildings, but you really can't see inside the park too much from Screaming Eagle. Ooh, I like the roof of this building. It's the queue building. It's like all old timey-wimey. Lots of old shingles. So Screaming Eagle, we just finished it, and our backs are hurting.
My abdomen is really more what got me. Something about the buckle or the restraint was just pressing down, like,
It was an okay coaster. It made this screeching noise.
yeah, some sort of weird screeching noise. And it kept feeling like, to me, like when something kind of starts to want to pop out of the track and pop back in. I don't know, some sort of weird, like, click, click. It's just like, okay, alrighty.
But this is definitely an older coaster, so you have to ride it at least once because it's probably on some sort of roller coaster must-do list.
Probably. Between this and the Boss, though, I'd rather go ahead and do the Boss because I felt like the views that you get from that one are at least a little bit better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't like the screeching too, but one thing I wanted to point out, the sign back here, absolutely amazing. The amount of detail on it, and it's just a really cool sign. It's just like, wow, if it's one thing you should check out, it's a sign. So you know this moose that I was talking about earlier? There's actually a button, and if you push it, it makes a noise. I just got some Dippin' here, and we're waiting at the train station in their Toontown area. And we're gonna take the train around the park a few times since we're so full after that meal. And then we might try and ride a few more roller coasters. But yeah, it's gonna be a relaxing time in the park for the next 30 minutes. It's a tiny cabin along the tracks. It's a very well themed ride, Batman. That is a long line for Batman. And they're only running one.
Over to our right.
Again, there's no water running, and we don't see any employees on the track. Oh, there's one employee on the track right there. Seems to be walking it, but obviously they're not going to run it if there's somebody on the track.
Now, if you look through the trees to our left, the boss would like to have your undivided attention. There you go.
So we just got off the train. We're headed to the go-karts now, because we're going to go try those. I think it's buy one, get one free with our season pass. So yeah, we're going to go try that. Should be fun. So we're here waiting to do the go-karts. It did cost us $6.50 for the both of us to be able to drive our own carts. But we've never done go-karts at a Six Flags or Cedar Fair park that you have to pay for. So this should be our first. And the track looks kind of fun. It definitely looks longer than the Moon Antique Car track. So we're looking forward to this track. And we'll definitely see how it goes. This is another paid attraction you can choose to do. They lift you up into this giant sling. You keep going, you're going. Oh, look how high he is. So you can get to pay to do this. I think it's the same price as go-karts maybe. But, oh my gosh, that looks so high. Oh, he pulls his own cord. I always thought that they released you, but apparently you get to pull your own cord. Learning something new. So the go-karts was fun. I enjoyed it thoroughly. I felt pretty fast actually going to it. I always kept the inside corner. That's a trick, by the way. Inside corners make you go faster because you don't have to waste that extra track space. I love this cool little overhang that they have over the path. Oh, there goes Mr. Freeze. But yeah, they have an overhang like this, I believe, at Carowinds and California's Great America. But yeah, I just love this kind of overhang. It's cool, it adds shade, it's green, it's good for the environment. More theme parks need to add this. So you know how we've been wondering why the water rides aren't open? Because all of them keep saying mid-April. It's definitely mid-April. It's 4/21/19. That's mid-April. So yeah, none of them are open still. We're very disappointed in that. We wanted them to be open because we wanted to ride some water rides. It's hot out right now, but none of them are open. Come on, Six Flags, open your water rides. It's hot out. This is what it looks like underneath the green dome. Okay, we're gonna go look at some souvenirs now. Let's take a look at what they got. So inside the store, they have a collection of the smallest stuff. They have a turntable, Polaroid picture, but note to self, it actually doesn't take pictures. Crocodile dentist, and they have some other gadgets over here too. Kind of cool. Let's see how much they are. $9.99. So with the 50% off that our pass gets us, it's $5. I think that's still a little bit steep. What does this squeeze llama do? It's a squeaky toy. They have some kind of cool hats over here. They also have a wide variety of toy trucks. That's pretty interesting. So I just like noticed it. So these are like little name things that, you know, some theme parks have where it's like lists a whole bunch of names. So you can find your name on a truck.
But only if you have a guy name. If you're a woman, you're out of luck.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's just double check. Leanne, Landis, Lucas, Thomas. Yep. They do have a Friends Forever.
And Princess.
And Princess.
But you don't get your name.
But no female names. Look at this raccoon. Oh, look at the raccoon. Look at that raccoon. And how much is it? Oh, we're about to find out. It's $12, so it's only $6. So we're on our way now to pick up our flash passes. Or front of the line passes. I still don't really know what they're called. Yeah, it's over here. Here's the entrance, and here's where the flash passes are. Yesterday we were very confused. So we just got 2 tickets for the mine train each. Now usually we think that they're not allowed to give 2 tickets for the same ride, but it is...
You can question if that says mine train. That could just say anything.
True. That hers just like MD. It's like a doctor's handwriting. But yeah, so usually we don't think you're allowed to get 2, but it seems like it's one of those less popular attractions, and we just wanted something mellow to end our day with. So yeah, we decided to go with back-to-back mine train. So this is what the Batman ride looks like, and it's probably one of the best themed rides I've ever seen at any Six Flags park. It is just absolutely themed so well. You got the little Gotham City over there on the left, and then you enter inside a public works power plant on the right. Yeah, it's just a very well themed ride. And there's a locker section over here to the left of it. And I'm pretty sure over here near these blackboards, that's where their Scarefest is. They have a haunt attraction there. I'm not sure if I'm seeing this properly, but it looks like there's a small creature, actually 2 small creatures. One over here and one over here. It looks like a cat and like a raccoon. Or no, there's actually even a third one over there. I wonder if that's like part of the story, like Gotham was invaded by some sort of cat or raccoon. But yeah, those are definitely raccoons over there. We're at another store, and this is in the back lot. And they have a whole bunch of just different movie accessories. Not even just movies, they have like Rick and Morty, Cubs, Cardinals. I saw The Walking Dead, Game of Thrones, Pikachu, Zelda. Just a whole bunch of random like television and movie stuff. Some of the shirts are kind of cool. Ooh, they even Guardians of the Galaxy lunch pails. $16. This one, you're killing me, Smalls. Oh, they have I Am McLovin. You can even buy a Suicide Squad stand-up poster or cardboard cutout for 20 bucks. Okay, we're headed out of the store and we're gonna go do the mine train. Here we go to the River King mine train. So it seems like Tidal Wave is closed for the whole 2019 season for extended rehab. And the Tidal Wave is basically this single drop water ride. But yeah, that's just another, ding against Six Flags St. Louis. They need more water rides. And the water rides actually need to be open. It's completely dry and no one's working on it right now. So Crystal found something interesting and we're about to show you.
Drink flavor. Drink flavor. Water. Drink flavor. Drink flavor. Cotton candy, which at first I got excited for, thinking that was gonna be some amazing drink flavor. And then I see pretzels and nachos. That felt a little misleading. I got too excited for a cotton candy flavored drink.